Talk. Again, I apologize for the two-parter today, but had to go do TV, and now we are done. And now I'm like opening up my protein shake, and we're gonna get rolling. Again, the reason that we're doing Coffee Talk in two parts, the reason that we are out in the weather lab is because we are out here. You're looking live. Thank you, Ricky Scarwood. Appreciate it, buddy. This is a shot from our weather lab. That is Falcon 9 over at the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. And yeah, just after 10 o'clock this morning, we're thinking we're going to have a really nice rocket launch. And this is going to be such a cool launch because, of course, that first stage, most of what you're seeing there on that camera's perspective is coming back to the Cape. This has happened. We talked about this on Coffee Talk yesterday, but it's one of those neat things. All right. So we'll keep that up on the screen because we have the technology, we have the know-how. But I also do want to get into our forecast because there's some interesting stuff happening here over the next couple of days. All right. First off, this morning, let's just get to where we are right now. 58 degrees in Orlando. It's 52 degrees in the Villages, 50 degrees in Ocala. It is beautiful. It's a gorgeous start to the day. We come over to our first warning Doppler radar. Don't really see anything of note, at least in our area. There are some of these showers that are kind of developing off the coast of Volusia and Flagler counties. Hold on a second, it's the executive producer. Bilal, good morning.
Hey man.
Hey,
really
you're on Coffee Talk, so don't say anything bad. I've got you on speakerphone.
I was gonna ask Eric about this graphic, the WSI3.
Yeah.
I just want to know what's the any way to just take it full. That's the issue that we're having.
I know. If there's no engineer that can patch it and there's nobody in the rack room that knows how to patch it, it has to be manually physically patched with a cable because they've not put it on the router.
Oh, that's what I didn't know.
Okay, so I kept saying patching. That's what I meant.
I just thought like here's a source and then like
no.
Like a frame sync or something.
No, it physically has to.
Kellyanne doesn't even have access to a WSI3 that we could put on one of her things and just take it full.
Correct.
Now that makes sense.
So if you could get an engineer on the phone and they could tell you what to plug into what, and maybe this is going to be a good opportunity for us. Hold on a second, Coffee Talk people. This is work, so this is real. So I have to do it. This may be enough to say to engineering, like, we need to get this on the router because it's burning us this morning.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
All right, buddy.
Thanks,
thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.
The concern is the weather source that I use has to literally like the old phone bank operators where they have to plug two cables in. You can see it there on the left side of your screen. This is what I use all the time, but to get it on TV, they can't just easily put it up. So it's burnt us a little this morning, so we're having to work through some technical issues. So anyway, I apologize for having to take that call. What I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by Bilal, our morning executive producer, there's a couple of showers off the shoreline. They do not look to be much of an issue, thankfully for us, and this launch forecast this morning. So as we look ahead to the day, because of course the launch is just one of the super cool parts of the day, we're watching the clouds continuing to thin, and I think that that's already playing out nicely. Upper 60s by 1 o'clock. I think we make it to about 72 degrees for our afternoon high temperature. So it's going to be an absolutely beautiful forecast today. It really is going to be beautiful. Jeannie, good morning to you. Judith, good morning. Eric with a CH, good morning, sir. Cool stuff. I like it. Jeannie, this is the making the bacon part. That's right. Jenny, we don't mind holding. Work is way more important. Yeah. Kimberly, hey, Eric, followed you for a while on the 528 this morning. You followed the weather lab. Ricky, you weren't speeding, were you, buddy? Okay, just making sure. Becca, good morning to you. So anyway, looks like a nice forecast. That said, the forecast stays nice through Saturday. After Saturday, it gets to be a little bit more detailed. It gets to be a little more of a feisty bugger. All right. So let's look and see what's doing. Hold on. I loaded the wrong thing. Where are we at? Okay, here we are. So today, gorgeous. Tomorrow, gorgeous. Right? Saturday, gorgeous. Jeannie, how fast does the weather lab go? It's a Suburban. So how fast does a Chevy Suburban go? The speed limit, the speedometer says 140. Although we've got like custom racks and stuff up top, I feel like that would slow it down just a little bit. I don't know. Let's see here. Wish I could be there with you to see the launch. Bonnie, me too. It's going to be great. Kimberly just blew my doors off. Should be a great launch, Jan. Yes. So Saturday, notice the word perfect is on the screen, right? Like, yeah, it's going to be a perfect one. What happens after is going to detail things. So your Sunday forecast, not looking perfect. There's a cold front and storm system moving in. And we've talked a lot about this the last couple of days, but like it's worth noting that this is going to be a storm system that's going to be moving in. First off, for us, it's super great. Winds, rain, some showers and thunder showers, and then it gets cold, like with a big cold. Seriously, cold. For us, that's fine because we don't have to deal with winter precipitation. But look at what's going on north of our area. Okay, that's snow, and it's moving in from Ohio to Tennessee to Georgia to Alabama to the nation's capital. That is going to be a humongous mess. Seriously, that's going to be a humongous mess. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, we're going to be talking for us though. We're going to be talking about some nice changes. High temperatures in the 60s, morning lows in the 30s and the 40s. Let's just talk a little bit, okay? Let's start off with our, give me a second. Let's start off with our Monday morning temperatures, okay? Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a shock to the system for some of us. 46 in Orlando, 43 degrees in the Villages. Ricky, you working on Monday? Yeah, you're going to be freezing your little tuchus off. 50 degrees in St. Cloud, 41 in Ocala. We are not expecting a freeze in Ocala, but it's still going to be chilly, and it is going to be a gusty wind. So it's going to feel colder than it actually is. What time is the launch? 10:20, 23, 10:23, something like that. Elliot says, best time of the year. Beats what I had to deal with in New York. I'll take 72 over the bitter cold any day of the week. Oh, I agree. Dan says it would probably do the 140, but the government has them limited to 120, I think. It just makes dangerous for the people, equipment with that beautiful custom reg. Yeah, well, I can tell you, we've never taken it that fast. And if you do speed it up to even highway speeds, because we've got all the stuff on the roof, you start hearing a howling. You heard the howl, right? Yeah, you're on the beach side. You can do 60 and you're starting to hear the howl on the weather station. So you don't ever need to go that fast anyway. You know what I mean? But at any point, yeah. So that's our Monday morning. Let's talk about Monday afternoon because it's going to be a chilly one, right? There's our high temperatures for Monday afternoon. I'll give you a second because there's a little bit of a shock value there. Yeah, 64 in the city. That's our high temperature on Monday. 62 in Leesburg. 60 degrees in the Villages. 59 in Ocala and Palm Coast. Oh, and in addition to that, you also have the wind. Yeah. So, for what it's worth, there's going to be some dramatic changes, as they say on The Bachelor TV show, right? The most dramatic cold front of the year is moving in. Now, Tony Manolfi mentioned this quite a bit yesterday. It's a good graphic to share, okay? How many freezes have we had in Ocala? That's like always our first to freeze, and it's always the one that gets the most freezes. 2010 was the worst freeze on record in terms of number of freezes. Ocala hit freezing 32 times. Okay? Last year, 2021, Ocala hit 5. We've gotten 0 thus far. Now, of course, we're just into 2022, but you get it. So we're going to be watching for the next few days. But it's one of those interesting things. Last time, by the way, that it froze in Orlando was way back when, in 2018. So it's been 1,456 days. Though who's counting, right? Yeah, kind of interesting stuff. I always like that. Cheryl says, I'm so excited. Not. Yep, that's it. So we've got that interesting storm system moving our way. Sunday. So your weekend forecast, my friends, I wish I had better news for you. I do. But the weekend forecast is not looking that great on Sunday. So outdoor plans need to happen on Saturday, okay? Outdoor plans need to get gone on Saturday. Sunny, pleasant, 72. Sunday, rainy, windy, 60% coverage of showers and thunder showers. Yeah, not the greatest. It's not the worst, but not the greatest. All right. All right, here's what we've got for you on your 7-day forecast, and then we can take some questions because I know everybody wants to ask those questions. 72 today, kind of periods of clouds, periods of sunshine. Friday's gorgeous, Saturday's gorgeous, Sunday not gorgeous, and then Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, gorgeous weather. Tuesday, Wednesday, mid to upper 60s, back to 70 degrees. It's gorgeous. Yeah. But for me, I'm just excited about this thing. Falcon 9 looking good. Of course, we'll be watching for the whole progress, the venting, all that stuff. I will bring you that live feed, okay? I will be bringing you that live feed. Hold on a second. It's the executive producer, Bilal, again. Good morning, Bilal. You're on speakerphone with Coffee Talk. Hey, Bilal.
Eric, what is on the WSI3 graphic right now?
The 7-day forecast. I can put whatever up.
Can you switch it real quick just so I can see if I'm seeing what you're seeing?
I'll put up my Sonic Boom graphic.
I see it. Okay, I got WSI3.
Oh, you're such a stud.
Okay, go on. Okay, I gotta go.
Bye. All right, he got it working. Giddy up. All right. All right, so questions, comments, concerns. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Coffee Talk live from the lab. We start interviewing Ricky Scarwood, find out all about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Jenny, my lawn can use the water on Sunday. Yeah. Beverly says, get ready for this to recycle in hurricane season. Oh, 100%. Yeah, this thus far, I'll tell you, this has been the paramount feature on our long-range cycling thus far. This is the Floricane. Not the Floricane. Oh my gosh, I need coffee. The Florister. Remember back in November we talked about the Florister? That's what this is. Yeah, the Floricane. Good gravy. This was the Florister. So yeah. Yep. Carolyn, drive-through tomorrow. We're not going to do the drive-through this week, just with all the chaos. Yeah, we'll get back to the drive-through in time, but we're not doing it. We're not doing it this week. See you, Frankie. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? I'm just excited for a Falcon 9 launch. When will the range start on Sunday? That's a good question. Let's just take a look at Futurecast. Stand by. I have to pull up an extended range Futurecast. So understand, because it's an extended range, the grid, the resolution is going to be a little bit lower, but at least we can kind of key into ideas. Do you go that far? You don't go that far. All right, so here's a look. Let me bring the graphic to big box. Okay. All right, so here we are. There's Friday. Let's just roll through. You can see that storm system really firing up Sunday, 7 a.m. The latest thought is by 7 a.m., it's starting to work into our area, a few showers. Now, I'll be with you on WESH 2 News Sunrise, so we can track that together, and we'll be updating it, of course, on the afternoon Coffee Talk today, on morning Coffee Talk tomorrow, afternoon Coffee Talk tomorrow, sunrise, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. All right. You can see those little streaks in there. So through the afternoon, it looks like it's going to be mostly an afternoon event, because by sunset, you can kind of see that's 9 p.m. It's already moving away from us. So yeah, so it looks like it's going to be an afternoon event. But what's so interesting is this part of it, the evolution of it here. Like, watch that storm system, big, and that rain snow line. Man, what a pain in the neck that's going to be for our friends forecasting like the nation's capital. Ugh, that's going to be miserable. Seriously. But for us, again, it looks like it's going to be more of like that's an 11 a.m. That's like 11 a.m. You could see those storms kind of rolling into our area. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at there. Any other questions? Let's see here. Oh, how's Dad? Not really much of a change. Yeah, he's little by little he's waking up. I'll be after after I leave the Cape today and get off work, I'll head up to Deland. Gonna put some miles on the car today for sure. Thank you for all the positive thoughts. I appreciate it, my friends. Arnett excited for your throw. I love it. I love it. I love the rocket launches. It's my absolute favorite. Oh, Emmy, yes, Sunday football. That's right. What a mess it's going to be for the Bucks. Yes. Hey, Gewalt. We'll have to put together a Buccaneers forecast. Crystal, good morning. My baby is 1 today and turned on Coffee Talk as I am shampooing the carpet. Okay, there's a lot there. Interesting. All right, I got to go get ready for another CW hit. Listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day, of course. We will be bringing you live coverage of Falcon 9 lifting off at about 10. Hold on a second. I've got to pull that graphic back up so that I don't mess this up. At about 10:20 something, 10:25, there it is. 10:25 is the launch window, okay? There's the launch window. 10:25, launch forecast, 70% chance of good weather for it. There's a live look from the Weather Lab. A beautiful, beautiful morning monitoring conditions here along the shoreline. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. What can I say? All right, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for Coffee Talk 2 edition version. I'll see you for the afternoon Coffee Talk today about 3:30, where we'll update things, check in with Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi, Cam Tram, and get an update on their thoughts for the weekend forecast. All right? All right. Next live stream from me will be the rocket launch. Knock on wood.